But I wanted to kind of, again, bring us full circle to why we need confidence intervals. I think you guys are beginning to understand the point. I think you're beginning to see how important it is to have a margin on a sample statistic. So what I've done here, and this is a bit fictitious, I've created with this gray distribution. I tried to make it skewed to make it look a little less bell-shaped. I was kind of excited about that. So here's your original populations distribution. Whatever, it's skewed. I don't know what it is. It's some function I made up to look like that. So that's the gray. The red is that thing I called the sampling distribution. By the central limit theorem, it will be a bell shape once you start sampling. So this red curve represents every possible sample drawn from the population. It's a bit of a fiction, because you can't do that. If you could do that, you could sample your population and you'd be done. So that's why that's fictitious realistically, not fictitious mathematically though. The purple line represents the average of the population. So that's the balance point for the gray curve. And it's also the balance point for the red curve. And we know that by the central limit theorem. X double bar equals X bar equals mu. They're all equal to, well, excuse me, X double bar equals mu. X single bar should be close. So what you're looking at here with the green is a confidence interval that you would construct from a random sample. The random sampling is all happening in the back of this spreadsheet. It's all whited out so you can't see it because it's messy. It's all based on random numbers. And now down here, we can adjust what's called the confidence ometer, which is, we can make it more or less confident depending on how we feel. Every time I press F9, I get a new confidence interval. Now sometimes, yes, we did catch the average. So this would have been a result where, to tie in what we just did, are we catching 10 seconds? Yes, we did in every single one of them. That would be an example here. Okay? But if I do it again, there might be a time when I don't. Okay? No, I missed it that time. I missed it that time. This would have been if that were 10 seconds and you guys guessed 7 to 9 or something like that. So what I'm doing down here is I'm keeping track of the number of intervals that catch the average. The percentage of time it gets caught by the intervals. We're realizing, of course, every one of these is a single study that you would do. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this thing down and let it keep track. There we go. Every one of the times those things move is another study that you have gotten grant funding to do, or you have asked your parents to fund, or you have begged your department chair to give you funds to do a moving study of the time spent at CU. I'm going to stop right there. But how are we doing confidence-wise? What's our confidence sitting at? Ish. What's that confidence? That's the cumulative probability. That would be the, in quotes, it's down there, it's the confidence. What are we sitting at confidence-wise? Right around what percent? Yeah, it's like 36 and maybe falling. Maybe falling, right? That's pretty crappy confidence. We're missing 2 times for every time we're hitting. So we're at 33-ish, we'll call it 33% just to make light. 33% confidence. That's crap, huh? Because that means we're missing the interval twice for every time we're hitting it on average over time. So what the confidence ometer allows us to do is it allows us to increase our confidence. Now, I know it's moving around as I'm doing it, but what's happening to the wings on that interval as I increase the confidence ometer? They're getting a lot bigger. What am I changing with the confidence ometer? When I'm increasing confidence, what part of the formula am I changing? Do you remember? Yes! The T or the Z for proportions, whatever I'm studying, that multiplier out front. If you make it bigger, you're gaining confidence. Watch what happens now. Watch what happens as I click. There we go, click off here. Look at all those yeses now. Now, the cumulative probability is going to take a while to catch up. But you see all those yeses we're now getting? We're now getting a lot more yeses. And it's going to creep back up. And eventually, you could probably ballpark what it is. There's a yes, there's a no, popped in there, popped in there. I'm thinking we're about an 85% confidence now if I had to ballpark it. So this is just another intuitive idea. With confidence, confidence is not a promise, it's simply an average. If you're at 95% confidence, you're going to catch your parameter how often? 95% of the time. You're going to miss 1 in 20. I got a quiz. I'm hopefully going to have a quiz for you next week on this idea with a similar spreadsheet. If not next week, the week after. I have to build it from scratch. And it might take a while. We'll try to get it done for you tomorrow. Okay? You guys are great. Have an awesome weekend. We'll catch you soon. Well, that's okay. That's okay too. I could use some more myself. Kathy, what's up? Oh, that's okay. Let me get my little cable.
went to use one last night.
Oh, and it gave you an error.
It gave me an error.
Yeah, let's reload it. That's the easy thing to do. Reload the whole shebang. Oh, thank you for stopwatch returns, yes. Anna, what's up? You need programs?
I think so.
Well, let's get to you.
I'm not sure.
Not to worry.
Well, Tuesday you did, SSC Cal.
Yes, and that is a program, yes ma'am.
Yeah, and when I go to that,
Uh-huh.
I don't get where conference doesn't come up.
Oh, well, that means there's a line, that's okay. That means there's a line missing here. You go, Kath, you're golden. Yeah, that just means when you go to work, let me just see. Press enter. Yep, that means there's some lines got erased. Not a problem, we'll just overwrite it. Happens all the time. I don't know how to protect them, so you can't. Like, what I want to do is, like, not let you guys get in there and mess with them.
Yeah.
But it's totally fine. It's easy to fix them. That's why I don't worry about it.
Yeah, we find a way.
No. It's easy. If you break the program by pressing a button, like on, it's easy to get inside. It's easy to get inside the program and code it that way.
All right, I'll try not to do that again.
And it's okay if you do. We just overwrite them. It's frustrating when it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you're trying to do your homework, right? Exactly. Casey, what's up? Yeah, no. Of course, yes. I should have given that back to you. I got a couple of your guys, don't I? Casey, there you are. Perfect. Nice work, my friend.
Thank you.
I should have returned those earlier. We're good. You need more programs. Well, let's put them on here. It's all good. I wish there was a way to wirelessly stream them like every day when you guys walked in, just like send them back out again and update them. Like an automatic Apple update that doesn't suck. Yes, exactly. But that would require Wi-Fi on the TIs, which that ain't
have to
happening.
sign into every single
Every 20 minutes when they log you out, right? For stat tutoring? I don't know who's down there. To tell you the truth. Can you tell these people Amber? Brown hair?
Yes.
Freckles?
Yes.
That's Amber. She is phenomenal. Yeah, is she still there? See, I don't know. There was a guy named Jose that was there.
Jose is still there.
He's very smart, but he's very matter of fact. If you can deal with that kind of a personality, he's great. Amber is very smart and very personable, outgoing. She used to grade for me, and she kind of knows all my stuff. She shouldn't say that. She knows my style. So she'll recognize my projects, because the projects don't change all that much. Yes, she knows them very, very well, and she also knows my style, so if I give you guys a new quiz, she's like, I can handle this. I know what he's asking for here. So she's great. As long as I don't know who else is down there because they've changed the tutors now. Oh, Jose's phenomenal. Yeah, Jose's phenomenal, Amber's phenomenal, both great tutors, and whoever else. Yeah, because then they have to go through a learning curve of, okay, and I gotta think like Sean. And like I said, Jose and Amber are so awesome, they already know what I'm like. Like they know like, okay, it's a rule question. It's not like typical x equals 2. Let's get into it. So those two are great. Please do. I can't get back to you super quick sometimes, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. I promise. Too busy making spreadsheets. But those guys are great. Kelly used to put a list of the tutors on the